Donald Trump has spoken in the Oval Office addressing the conflict in the Middle East. Kevin Liptak breaks down what the US president has said.
Marco Rubio, who said yesterday that it was Israel that was planning to attack, that the U.S. felt that they needed to go in. He also, I should note, contradicted what administration officials have been telling staffers in Congress when it comes to this question of whether or not Iran was planning to attack preemptively. That is something we had heard from administration officials over the weekend, but in briefings to Congress, what figures in the national security community have said is that there was no actual intelligence that suggested Iran was preparing for this preemptive attack. And so what the president there seems to contradict American intelligence in addition to the Secretary of State. And I think it is only going to aggravate these questions about what in fact prompted the U.S. to go to war now. Now, the other sort of factor that the president added to this was Iran's long record of sponsoring terrorism in the region. He cited events from almost 50 years ago, the Iranian hostage taking from 1979, the bombing of the Beirut Marine Barracks in 1983, all of these events that occurred many, many decades ago, trying to use those to sort of bolster his case for conflict. And I think it all still leads to some questions about what exactly was the motivating factor that required the United States to go to war at this very moment. And I'm not sure the president did much to clarify in there what exactly that is. His answer about what the worst case scenario would be was interesting. He was asked about whether he thought the Crown Prince Pahlavi, the oldest son of the Shah, might be a successor inside Iran. And it was interesting. He really downplayed the prospect that could be workable. He said he thought that, quote, somebody from within might be more appropriate